Everyone, nice to talk to you again. I'm Jenny. Welcome to our Mainlander's Voice. As you see, I'm right in my home in the countryside, right? And I don't have to wear any mask as I did in the city, right? And yesterday I was reading about a passage about education, and it suddenly occurred to me that maybe I will try to say something about that topic. It's huge, right? So, to be a teacher and to be a woman who had been trying to start some maybe career, I should say. Before I had something to say about this. When I first taught students at my 18 or 19 years old, after my exam, the entrance exam to the college, as you know, the China policy, right? I first contact two students, my first two students, to start my teaching life. And then after my entering to college, I taught students every summer holiday, the students from 2 to the last time maybe around 100. And I'm an English teacher, and I also recruited some college students to teach my students at the same time. I need them to help me. They have to teach Chinese and some maths, and at that time I began to notice that why the students, including the workers, showed so many differences in their characters or in their studies. And I began to study or to pay attention to the students' families, to their parents' relationships, and so on. And maybe from 2003 to 2009, my students' quality, I should say, became lower and lower. And I noticed that at the same time, the students, where their family were becoming richer and richer. And I noticed that once their family became rich, they would show lower qualifications in their studies, and at the same time in their characters, I should say. They would become maybe more furious easily and impatient at the same time. And the teachers I recruited from different colleges too, who also showed some difference in their behaviors to be an employee, And so I had so many wonders at that time. And after I became a mom and meeting so many different people in my life, some younger ones or some older ones, and I should say maybe the school's education is only part of one person's characters or some you know 性格啊，还是他们的表现 in their behaviors in their work, and it's a bit complicated thing to talk about, and so as you see, our Chinese way of teaching in schools as a factory, right? And we as students have the same work to do, and they also have so much homework to do. All the families, all the parents, as you see, not so qualified to be parents, like their children to go as the teachers ask them to, right? And they don't have the clear idea about to respect the differences of the children and to encourage them to do something they like to, right? So it's not very good from my point of view, yeah. And I, because I could have the chance to see the movies, the American movies or TVs, so I could learn something from Western ways of education, and I also did some comparison, and I still have very vague idea what is the best, or there is no best thing in the world, and maybe I'll try to use something to be a better teacher in my future teaching career, yeah, I should say. That is my little son, my second son. And sometimes I would wonder what he would become one day, what kind of person he would become. But I also have some clear values about them, yeah. So I think the most important thing is parents should fully grow up to know the life values, to have their clear life values, and to have their own directions, so they could maybe guide the children better. Yeah, and this is what I want to share with you today, and I would like to hear your different opinions, or your something could hit me and inspire me. Thank you. Bye bye.